It's probably getting way too dark right now. Maybe I'll sit a little bit closer to the camera because it's getting kind of dark out here. It is 8:15 and the sun should be setting right about now. I just want to come out. I was actually trying to get some video done on the Spark, and I was trying to get a couple flights in on a remote control helicopter, but I can't because it's getting too dark now. So I came out here to play with another toy that I got. I really don't want to do a review on this because there's already a ton of them out there. I've been wanting one of these things forever, but I just couldn't justify spending the cash on it because I didn't want to spend the cash on a DJI Osmo or a GoPro Karma Grip. I actually ended up selling the GoPro, so I'm glad I did not invest in the Karma Grip. But I've been watching this thing on YouTube and on Amazon for a while. This is the Zhiyun Smooth Q 3-axis stabilizer for your cell phone, mobile stabilizer. And I got this thing now, and now that I got it, I'm just not sure how to even use it. I've been playing with it for a couple of days, and maybe some of you guys that are into tech can tell me how to use this thing. I ended up buying this one for $139 off of Amazon. Setup-wise, I think this is probably, I don't know, maybe the easiest that I've seen online for cell phone setups. So I'm going to just get this one set up real quick, and really quickly, all you got to do is take your phone, slide it between the two clamps, push it back like so, get it in there. And what I like to do is, if you can see that on top, how that phone is now like a little bit off balance in the top, I like to make sure that it's balanced, or not balanced, but centered. So I push on those clips to give it equal amounts of space between the top and the bottom of the phone. Now to balance this out, as you can see, it's unbalanced. All you got to do is loosen up this little screw right here on the back, so that's loose, and slide that out until it balances out. So you put it on a table like that, and this table is in balance. So I'm going to put it out a little bit further, and I'm going to slide it just a little bit further. A little bit too much. Let's go about right there. Perfect. You don't have to get it perfect, you just got to get close enough. Tighten that down, and then you can power this thing up. So if I didn't mess up that balance, that would have been probably balanced out in about, I don't know, 30 seconds or so. So this is in follow mode, so when I turn my wrist, it follows. And I got this slowed down a lot to give me some smooth pans when I do it. And then if I hit the button once, it goes into lock mode. So now, no matter where I move my wrist or move my hand or move the gimbal, the camera stays pointed in the same direction. I've been using this for a couple of days, trying to figure out how to use this. And what I'm trying to do is get smooth video footage, right? But when I'm walking, and what I want to do is I want to launch my camera. Let's launch my camera real quick. I'm going to use the onboard camera instead of the Smooth Q app. Okay, and let's go record. All right, so I'm going to grab this. So right now it's in follow mode, right? And I want to get some very, very smooth footage. So built into the phone is the image stabilization system, right? So I'm hoping that, you know, now I'm running, I'm walking, and I'm doing all this. As you can see, the phone doesn't really move. Now, what I'm trying to get it to do is, when I'm standing still and I'm trying to get those very, very smooth motions, what you can see is the phone does move, and that is picked up. So this is picked up, and little movements like when you're standing still are picked up. So you guys got to help me out on this. So help me out on this. How do I use this thing? I am in follow mode, right? And when I go like this and I'm holding it like a flashlight, how do I, because it doesn't seem like it moves. So it moves if I do like this, right? Okay, but when I'm down here and I want to use the control, because I guess because I'm in follow mode, it doesn't work. So now I got to go into lock mode. So I'm going to go into lock mode, and now it's in lock mode, so everything's stabilized. And I got to really be gentle with the joystick, I guess, to follow. But let's say I'm following somebody. Oh, another thing that this thing can do, which maybe I'm not utilizing, is it can track stuff like the DJI Osmo. So for now, let's say I'm using my regular camera and I want to follow a soccer game on the field. So I'm kind of like doing this. I guess that works, but now the ball's getting ahead of me and I want to catch it with that ball. Do I do this, which kind of keeps the camera pointing in the same direction, or do I swing it that way? So now if I go back into, I'm going to go back into follow mode like this. So, okay, I'm running down the field trying to follow the soccer ball, and the soccer ball goes that way. Yeah, it works. Okay, so that's how I got to use it. If you do this, it stays there, but it follows. I couldn't figure that out before. I thought I had to do this, because when I do it this way, it wasn't rotating. Okay, I got it. So, you guys that own these things, you tell me whether or not it's worth having one of these. I can definitely see using this. So now I'm at an action event. I'm using my camera, my LX10, and my LX10 is doing okay, but you can definitely see the bounciness in it. And I'm curious whether or not I'm going to start recording on this again. Oh, it is recording, but it's recording the front-facing camera. I'm going to stop. All right, I'm going to record one more time. So I'm watching a soccer game, and I'm going like this. Ball gets in front of me. I'm running with it. I'm running with it. Now I want to stop and I want to follow that ball. And I want to do this. Ah, that's how it works. Okay, okay, I got it. I got it. All right. So follow. I only have to control the up and down pitch to get the camera on it. If I want to do this, it's going to follow me that way. If I do this, it's going to follow me that way, like a drone. I got it. I got it. Okay. So it is getting super dark. I mean, you know, it's all right, but look at this sky, dude. Look at that freaking sky. Isn't that amazing? That is a beautiful sky right there. Yeah, you guys have used these before. Some of you guys that have the Osmo, tell me, is it worth having this? Is this a tool that you use or keep in your camera kit? Do you travel with this thing? I wanted to travel with it, but it kind of makes you stand out when you got this thing and you're filming like this. In fact, when I was in Egypt, there was a guy with with the Osmo camera. I mean, he stood out like a sore thumb using that Osmo camera all over the place. But for smooth cinematics, for filming, I've really been thinking of kind of dropping the LX10 and using the Galaxy S8 now. And they have an excellent camera on it for the front and back. So if I want to vlog with it, I just do this and put it in the front camera mode and vlog with it this way. Or if I want to film you or do film other people, I do vlogging with it this way. So I'm very curious on what you guys think about using the 3-axis gimbals here and whether or not they're actually, you know, worth the cost. Like I said, this one wasn't bad. It was $139, so I'm not really pressed to send it back even if I don't like it because it wasn't that expensive. But, you know, if I wanted to get one for like the LX10, those are like $400, $500, $600. So for making better videos, smoother videos, is this worth having? Let me know. Like I said, this thing, I don't want to get into review, but this thing's got an active track like the Osmo. So if I did put this down on the table and I wanted to like outline someone like you do with your drones, it would follow them. Just got to speed it up probably a little bit more so that it and turn it off. I just got to speed up a little bit more so it can rotate faster. But oh, and I also got like a little tripod mount here on the bottom, which you probably can't see because it's too dark. So it's definitely a good tool. It seems like it's more like something I can attach to a tripod and use my cell phone with. I don't have to kind of bend and adjust the camera through the ball head on the FlexiPod. I just kind of set it with the joystick. Anyway, getting to 12 minutes. Just curious whether or not you guys own one of these and can give me some tips on whether or not it's cool to keep or should I send it back to Amazon. I really like it so far, but how much I'll use it will be the factor. So let me know if it's worth keeping and I'll get back to you soon. Thank you for watching. Thanks for supporting the vlog. Talk to you later. Bye.